During Diddy's court case, it wasn't just the terrible criminal charges against him or the baby oil that people were talking about in the news. No, baby, his supposed adopted daughter, Ava Baron Combs, also made some headlines in it. Looks like she still is because people are saying the FBI has some questions for her, especially about Diddy's twin daughters Jessie and Delilah.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Barone.
Eva Baroni Combs? Yes. It's breaking news. Diddy adopted their right child.
I was on the street and Papa phone.
I did some digging around and found some old photos that go back many years. She was with him when she was very, very young, so she is in fact his adopted daughter. Some are saying this woman in the background here is her mother, but nothing is confirmed. You can see she's been with him in interviews, hanging out with Diddy's daughters. She was seen everywhere with Diddy's daughter. Here's another one. And I mean, they go way back. And here's a few more. So it shows that, yes, indeed, they spent time together and they grew up together. This is, in fact, their sister and Diddy's adopted daughter. However, I found a video that is so suspect. I want you guys to check it out and tell me what you think.
He's restaurant.
I got a lot of cars now. Why you good? Because I am a great father. But I'm sleeping with the so you have a crush on someone.
It looks like Diddy's punishment after the court case is not exactly what people thought it would be. Thinking about the nasty things people said he did, from hurting underage kids to selling young people, the people were hoping for a worse punishment, but they didn't get that.
On 2 counts of transportation to engage in, they found him guilty on those 2 charges. But on 3 other charges, 2 on and 1 on racketeering conspiracy, that's the one which had a potential for a life sentence and which the jury really struggled with yesterday. That count and the 2 others not guilty. When those decisions were read out by the jury, Sean Diddy Combs, it was said, looked at the eyes of the jurors. He clasped his hands and prayed and said, "Thank you."
So, right now, not only are most people questioning if the legal system is unfair and paid off, they're asking for another close look at Diddy's case. As a matter of fact, they are demanding it.
My God, not guilty on Cassie, not guilty on Rico. No way that Jane is gonna be guilty. Oh, this makes me physically ill. Cassie probably feels so horrible. Ronnie, I'm gonna vomit.
Some are asking the FBI to do a deep investigation into a new case, which will be bringing in everyone that was missed as an important witness during the real trial, like Allie Carter for once, and people are hinting that this time Ava will be called to speak and tell how Diddy's kids also hid his crimes. Now, this would not be the first time during the case that the twins have acted in a way that protects their father. People have said that when the world started asking questions about where Ava was, Diddy told the twins to hang out with Ava in public so that everyone would see that she was okay, which would make people less suspicious that Ava was purposely kept from speaking out. During the trial,
We're cutting, and we're gonna take our cousin Twy and our Ava. You guys all know her and remember her and ask about her every day, so you get to see her. Yay! But yeah, we can get ready for that. Hey guys, so we're with Eva and Cry. We're going for a second. Yeah. We're on the way. Our appointment's at 3 and it's 2:17, so we kind of like, but we'll be there at 2:57, so we're gonna be good. But
more people claim that the twins were a smart move in Diddy's courtroom game. Their visits to the courthouse during the case in matching fancy outfits, and crying eyes was a well-planned trick designed to fool people. People couldn't help but notice that the twins Jessie and Delilah didn't seem to take the trial seriously like at all. To them, it was just another fashion show, a chance to show off their newest looks and look good for the cameras. They celebrated their prom in the most fancy way in the middle of the case and even went to Beyonce's concert in matching cowboy outfits. The twins reportedly walked into court like it was a family breakfast and not a federal case. And at one point during the serious part of the trial, while Cassie was painfully telling her experiences with Diddy, they blew kisses at her. Baby, when I tell you this made the internet go crazy, it was all fireworks like the 4th of July. Social media was quick to call the twins out for not taking the case seriously and treating the courtroom like a fashion show, but it gets even worse. The twins also used the attention from the media from this case to start their new clothing line, 1221.
Hey guys, it's the Gulf Twins. I'm Jessie and I'm Delilah. And today we have a very, very big and exciting announcement. We are launching our very own clothing line. Welcome to 1221. This line is more than just fashion. It's personal to us. Everyone always asks if we really think alike, and the answer is definitely. The connection we have is just beyond words, and that connection is part of our brand. 1221 is super meaningful to us because not only is it our birthday, but the numbers themselves also tell a story. The number 1 symbolizes boldness, leadership, and the start of something new. And the number 2 represents love, harmony, connection, and together, these numbers represent who we are. We created 1221 to reflect that energy, where comfort meets confidence. This brand is for everyone. Everyday pieces that look good, feel good, and mean something. This is 1221, a brand built on connections, made for the mirror, ready for the world. Peace.
While a lot of people are congratulating the twins for this new start, it would seem that brand name is stolen because its name is surprisingly the same name of another upcoming designer and content creator, Imani Marshall's fashion brand.
Diddy's daughters, the Combs twins, copied my clothing brand. January 1st, 2024, I dropped my clothing brand 1221 Apparel, which I have an LLC and an Instagram page for. And yesterday, all of my friends kept sending me this video.
This is 1221.
As you can see in both our profile pictures, this is my logo, and this is theirs.
Imani says that the name of her clothing brand came to her as an idea years ago, and ever since she's been doing all that she can to get the brand out, only to have her name stolen.
A little bit of background on myself and my clothing brand. I first learned how to sew when I was 8 years old. My grandma initially taught me. Then fast forward to 2023, I'd already been contemplating starting my own clothing brand for a couple years now. At the same time, I was also one of the lowest points in my life. I was stuck in a toxic relationship. The relationships with who I was closest with and my family and friends were going downhill. I had gotten fired from my job. I had totaled 2 cars in a span of 2 months. And just overall, everything seemed like it was going downhill in my life. At the same time where all this is happening, I started seeing the number 1221 everywhere. I was in class, I would look at the clock, it would say 1221. I would randomly pick up my phone, it would say 1221. I would see it on license plates, signs, literally everywhere. Till one night, I couldn't sleep, and I remembered that I had been meaning to look up this number to see what it meant. I looked up the number 1221, and it basically had answered everything I was questioning in life at the time. In short, it told me to not let my fears get in the way of my dreams, trust your intuition. Doors would be opening for me, I just have to walk through them and trust myself. It was at that exact moment that I knew what I was going to name my clothing brand when I finally dropped it. The slogan for my brand is Design Your Destiny, because when you put on my clothes, I want you to feel like your best version of yourself.
When it comes down to it, 1221 is the birthday of the twins, as in December 21st. And the name hasn't been officially protected by Imani, who says the twins stole her brand name. So, it cannot be figured out who stole what, and if there's even any stealing to begin with. We'll leave it up to you to decide. In the meantime, the most important matter right now is that Ava Baron Combs will finally be coming out again, after being supposedly held back by the twins from telling what she knows. We all remember that popular video from the sickness time in 2020 where Diddy supposedly adopted her, comparing the process to the same way Madonna adopted kids, which is made fun of with legal troubles, by the way, so not a great comparison really.
I was on the street, and then Papa decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with the kids.
Suspect. I don't want nobody. You want to keep good. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids.
A lot of people came out to say that Ava was the daughter of a family friend to Diddy, which surprisingly still remains unknown till today. Others have decided that she was sold to Diddy as a freak-off girl. The second conclusion is the one that people are believing more truth in than the first. However, it cannot be proven until Ava finally speaks her truth. With word of the FBI getting through to her, it would seem that the time has finally come to hear from the horse's mouth. But about the twins, here's what a couple of people have to say about this whole mess. The daughters were supposed to be Ava's friend and adopted sister. They know what happened to Ava at the least. These girls are not innocent. This is sick. I have never seen so much pride, selfishness, and big ego from one family. It's truly sickening. Never mind their father is a part of the most dirtiest, gross courtroom trial in the industry. But to clearly not give a damn and do this now, sickening. Apples do not fall far from the tree unless someone shakes them loose to roll away. His kids have lived with a selfish person addicted to power, and all damage done to their nervous system, mind, and body will repeat the cycle. Family trauma is like family traditions passed down for generations. Change and healing is hard, but change is growth for your children. Did he pass down an unhealthy way of life, and in 20 years, they will be where he is? No one stood up for his kids and shook the tree for them to live a better life. They need serious trauma therapy, not a business. While we wait for the truth to finally show itself, we would like to know what your thoughts are on this situation. What big secret do you think Ava might be telling the FBI about the twins and Diddy? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and share this video and watch this next title, cause it's just as messy, baby.